Hey guys, it's Dragon Rockstar here, coming with a deck profile, and I know it's been a while, and I apologize. I've been really busy with a lot of stuff going on, and I hope you guys do enjoy this video. I am going to be trying to do a few other videos, hopefully soon. I'm going to be doing a couple deck profiles throughout the week, or throughout the next couple of weeks to show you guys what decks I've been working on, and the consistency and how the decks run. Thanks to Konami, we are allowed to double sleeve our sleeves. You just gotta make sure they're clear sleeves and make sure that they're not different types of sleeves. But other than that, let's just go ahead and get started. So I'm going with the main deck, extra deck, and side deck, what I usually play. And obviously, if you guys have been watching my channel, I've been playing Invokes, been playing Lightsworns, I've been playing a few other decks that you guys know I love. So let's go ahead and get started. This is my Invoke, Mekk-Knight, Dogmatika, Shaddoll-ish type deck. It's fun. So let's just go ahead and get started. It's an interesting deck of how I play it. So let's go ahead and get it started. I think it's a 45 card deck. You guys can let me know down in the comments below. I believe it's a 45 card deck. I've been playing roughly around 45 or 40-ish. Sometimes debate on Doom. But let's just go ahead and get started. Obviously, Triple Alistair. This guy needs to, this engine's been going on since I think a lot of people said 2017, I believe. A lot of people say that this card should go. It really needs to go, but it's like the best normal summon in the game, so yeah. For the Dogmatika engine, play 2 of her. I think this is Felicia Vittorious, I believe. 1 Maximus, and the 1 Flutterus. I think that's how you say it. I don't really know their names specifically, but I do know Maximus is actually one of the best ones in my personal opinion, because it allows you to get rid of your opponent's extra deck, and your opponent really, some decks rely on their extra decks more than others. Plus, it's just another pretty cool thing. I do like having double Dogmatika. God, I'm sorry guys. Alicia. Sorry if I butcher the names. I'm not really that good with these names. I finally got the hands on the engine a little while ago, and I'm testing it out, so. But other than that, this one's actually pretty good too. This one is just a free summon. When your opponent just tries to, they control a special summon monster from the extra deck, you can just special summon this from your hand. And it protects your life points sometimes too, which I really, really do love. Other than that, this is pretty much down. For the Mekk-Knight engine, play triple purple, triple blue, 1 Ecclesium, and 1 yellow star. I've been testing this ratio out a little bit. There has been, first I was playing 2 blues rather than 3, because like just drawing the third one was kind of bricky, but then during the grind game it actually comes out pretty well. I'm tempted on boosting up Ecclesium because it's just a really good summon overall, and moving zones is always really necessary. That way you can still play against your opponent and still kind of stop them on negates and things of that nature. Yellow is just self-explanatory. It's back row hate. And, you got to play yellow. And purple basically gets you everything you need. So, yeah. For my hand traps, I play triple Ash, triple Effect Veller, and double Nibiru. Now, the reason why I'm only playing 2 is because I don't want to boost it up to like 46 or 47 cards. I like 44 or 45 sometimes. It's basically a balance out cards for me. It's a little habit with me. I love having that many cards. Plus, I don't want to always draw my bricks, and I certainly don't want to draw certain cards, which I wish, and things of that nature. So it's really powerful, but double Nibiru, because Nibiru is actually really needed in this card game. Effect Veller is really good, actually. I was playing Infinite Appearance, but I realized like having a card on my side of the board is kind of hard for Infinite Appearance to be played from my hand. And I usually try to keep it in my hand so I can use it for Mecha negation targets. But overall, I think Effect Veller is more diverse than Infinite Appearance. Triple Ash is self-explanatory. Ash is just basically one of the best hand traps in the game. Then I play, obviously, I play the Dragoon engine. A lot of people want me to play the Destiny Fusion engine. I personally cannot get my hands on the Fusion monster and a few of the materials Destiny Fusion is really hard to come by around the areas that I am. So right now I'm playing Dragoon, and overall Dragoon is basically pretty powerful as it is, and I actually adore Dragoon more than anything. Dragoon is actually still broken. Most people don't give it credit, but I like Dragoon, so I'm going to keep playing Dragoon. Then for the spell cards, Triple Magical Meltdown, self-explanatory, followed by the Terraforming and Double Invocation. Most people are just cutting down Invocation to 1. I like playing 2. There was been times where I was playing it at 3 and it became bricky, but still overall I think 2 is pretty good. My personal opinion. Magical Meltdown, I actually agree with a lot of the Yu-Gi YouTubers these days. Magical Meltdown needs to go to 1, or at least just needs to be hit in some way and form. I wouldn't really hit Alistair. Alistair is basically the best monster in the game. If you hit that, you kind of you shut down the whole engine. I personally would say just hit Magical Meltdown to 1. A lot of people will agree with me on that, and then it hurts the consistency of the engine, but it still gives players a chance if they still want to play the engine and more succeed in the game as well. So I believe hitting Magical Meltdown would probably be the best bet for Konami's part, but we'll see how it goes. Then I play the Triple Nadir Servant, self-explanatory. I like Nadir Servant. Obviously, self-explanatory, you gotta play 3 of, just to be able to search out your Dogmatika monsters. I play Dark Ruler No More in the main because this is actually sometimes a going second deck, and I like to go second more than anything. I think Dark Ruler No More is self-explanatory to be at 3. Stopping or getting rid of your opponent's, or like negating your opponent's board, and then going for like getting rid of all their stuff, preventing them from being able to play, and then you just basically sit there and pass with a lot of negates on board, prevents them from playing. So I think Dark Ruler No More in the main deck is really good for my personal opinion, and I'm going to keep playing it. Then I finally got my hands on my talents. I got a playset, but I only like playing 2 in the main deck because Triple Tactics talent is really good at 2. I wouldn't play more than 2 because you don't really want to see it all the time. You do want to see it sometimes. After testing it, it's really, really powerful, and I agree with a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTubers these days, and 2 is pretty much all you need in the main deck. And then for the last spell card in the main deck, I played double Cosmic Cyclone. Cosmic Cyclone is really good against Mystic Mind decks, or if your opponent tries to play Anti-Spell Fragments or Imperial Order, you can chain with Cosmic Cyclone and get rid of those faster rather than you waiting on it. It's actually another way to get rid of those problematic cards, so I need something to get rid of those, so I play those. Then I play 1 Dogmatika Punishment and then 1 Schism. That's why I said it's Shaddoll-ish. I mainly play the Shaddoll monsters in the extra deck more than I play in the main deck. We'll get to that when I show you guys that. But I think the Shaddoll monsters and the Shaddoll engine in the main deck is kind of bricky at some points, so I completely cut it all out. So far that's the main deck. I think it was 44 or 45 cards. Please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear what you guys say. And then I'm going to go with the extra deck next. So the extra deck is the 1 Construct, the 1 Winda, and then the 1 Apicalone. These are self-explanatory. One of each is pretty much self-explanatory. I personally won't cut out any of them. Excuse any background noises you guys hear. I apologize on my front. But 1 Construct, 1 Winda, and 1 Apicalone self-explanatory. They're really powerful, and obviously I'm going to keep playing them until either the Shaddoll engine or the Dogmatika engine gets hit some way, some shape or form. But one of each is pretty much all you need. For the Invoke Engine, I play double Mekaba, 1 Raijin, and then 1 Codius. I think that's how you say it. I couldn't really ever pronounce his name right. Raiju, on the other hand, is really only here because of the certain side deck card I play, plus it gets Bird Up. There's something where you can summon against Bird Up. So it's just a really powerful card in my personal opinion. You know, they prevent you from special summoning monsters unless it's a wind monster, so if you can special summon this, you basically can get around that. Other than that, the rest is self-explanatory. Mekaba is because sometimes if your first Mekaba goes, you have a second one to combo off with. So that's, and then Ghost is basically because it's the OTK card. For the dumping cards, I play the Ash Dragon and double Nissus. This is self-explanatory. Since I'm playing Dogmatika, I gotta play these. These are self-explanatory. They basically allow me to combo off and allow me to break my opponent's board. One allows me to get a resource. The other one allows me to get rid of my opponent's stuff. And they're really overall really good fusion monsters just to go off on. And clearing your opponent's board is really nothing. Like, you need to get rid of your opponent's board. Then I play the one Dragoon, self-explanatory, followed by the Planet Verte Anaconda. This is the main engine, or the main 2 extra deck monsters you play basically for each other. Predator Verte Anaconda can also go into Confuse for my deck sometimes for like Mekk-Knight and stuff like that. But, well, not really. You can't really fuse with them, but I wish you could. This would be really, really broken if you would be able to. I wish that was possible. But this is overall, I'll only summon this if my opponent gets rid of my board, or I'm going second and I just need something to help me out my opponent's board, and they can negate this, then I'll go off with other cards and other combos. So yeah. Then I play one of the Moon Maiden. Self-explanatory. It's the only Link one I really ever play, and I think it's really self-explanatory. And then I play the one IP Masquerena and then one Nightmare Unicorn. That way, if sometimes I end up on a bad board and I can't summon out Predator Verte Anaconda, I'll just summon out IP Masquerena and then just have another monster on my board and pass and see what happens. It just all depends on what you draw and how well you draw it. Plus, this is a good good thing to go in games and stuff like that. And then for the side deck, obviously I got my Field Center. You guys know I've been to YCS 200, which was one of the best and one of my favorite events that's ever happened. But yeah. So for the side deck, I play Triple Draw Lockbird. This is self-explanatory. This is really powerful against the mirror matches and a lot of really good against a lot of other certain decks. So I side them out. It's really powerful against those certain decks. I play Triple Lancia. This is also self-explanatory. Same thing against mirror matches, but mainly against PK. It's actually really more powerful. And then you also got the Bird Up Triplicate engine. That engine you can play Lancia against, and it kind of hinders them from going off and comboing off. But it's mainly a gear against Phantom Knights and the mirror matches, as well as Sword Souls. This is really good against them. And then I also side deck the one Nimiro. This is self-explanatory. Obviously, I explained I don't like having more than 45 or 44 cards in my main deck. So I'd rather side deck the Nibiru than anything else. So that's it for all the hand trap for my side deck. And then I play the one Ariel in the side deck because it's just really good. I personally won't even, I won't completely cut this out of the deck, period. I'll probably side deck them more than anything. But this is also there just in case if I want to go into a construct or something like that, I can use Invocation and fuse with that during my opponent, or like after my opponent passes turn, they don't really have a good board. This just is another way to get rid of resources from their graveyard and help me combo off. Plus, another favorite thing a lot of people don't really know is you can use its effect to banish Alistair from your graveyard, I believe. And then just go off from there. I believe it banishes cards from either player's graveyard. So basically, you can just banish Alistair and Invoker, and then use Invocation to bounce it back. A lot of people don't really realize that you can do that. So that's also another reason why I like Ariel. Then for my back row, hey, I play the Triple Twin Twister, and then the one Rev Reboot. These are all self-explanatory. These are really, really good. Rev Reboot just helps you win games, and then Twin Twister is basically something that can get rid of your back row. I like to discard Alistair so I can use Invocation to banish it and just go off. It's another way to do some stuff with that. And Rev Reboot is self-explanatory. And then for my last side deck card, I play the Triple Forbidden Chalice. The reason why I play this instead of Droplets, because obviously I don't own my hands on Droplets. And if I had it my way, I would probably side deck the Cosmic Cyclones and the Talents just to play Droplets in the main. But another thing is, I think Chalice is also a really good substitute for that if you have a really hard time against certain matchups and things of that nature. So I love Chalice. Chalice is actually really good, really powerful against certain matchups and things of that nature. And I really, really enjoy it a lot more than many people else would probably enjoy. Yeah, overall, that's basically the deck. I hope you guys do enjoy this. Like I said, it's been a while, and I apologize for the long time of me not uploading videos. I really do apologize. Like I said, I've been really busy with work and some other projects I've been working on, some other things I've been handling. You know, it's a big mess for me. So I hope you guys do enjoy this. Like I said, I'll be trying to do some other deck profiles later on throughout the month, and I'm going to be trying to do some other uploads and things of that nature. I hope you guys do enjoy it. Another thing is, if you guys are looking for other things to main deck into this deck, I can go with a video showing what cards you can probably play. For instance, you guys could play the Super Poly, you know, and the main deck if you choose to. If you choose not to, you know, it all depends on what you play and how well you play it. It's like you could play Super Polys, you could probably play like I said, I took out the Shaddoll engine. You could probably play the Shaddoll engine, you know, double one dragon, one beast, triple Shaddoll fusions. It's self-explanatory. Those cards are really, really powerful, and you could play them in the main deck if you choose to. It just all depends on your opponent and how well you play. And it also depends on what you do and how you do it. But overall, you guys let me know down in the comments below if you guys would like to see a video like that. I would try my best to show some videos and stuff like that about what you could play, how you could play, what cards you can switch out, stuff like that. And I can actually show you a budget video if you guys would like to as well. I could try my best to come out with a deck profile and show you guys a budget version of this deck. Overall, I'm going to be coming out with a few other deck profiles, so I hope you guys do enjoy this one. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. And like always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. Overall, hope you guys have a good day. Happy New Year's. And enjoy your holiday. Dragon Rockstar, signing out.